Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the micro, small and medium enterprises. So when I say this micro, small and medium enterprises, so these are the three different categories of the enterprises which are going to be present in the market, right? When I say the micro, small and medium, these are the small scale industry which are helping the economics of the economic of the country by giving the employment to the many of the peoples and also getting the different works and different material can be done in the country. So as defined as the MSME usually take into consideration the total asset, the level of turnover and the number of employee of the firm. So MSME, that is micro, small, medium, it can be differentiated depending upon the number of assets. That means what is the asset of the company and how many number of people are working under the these enterprises, and what is the turnover of the annual turnover of the enterprise. Depending upon this, we will categorize the enterprise into micro, small and medium enterprises. So as it says that micro, small and medium enterprises, some of the considered the small satisfactory criteria for this is it has a relatively small market. That is, these industries which are relatively of the small market and it is managed by owners or part of the owners personally and not through the medium of formalized manner structures. It is independent in that it does not form the part of a large enterprises. So it is working as an independent firm and it is not a part of the large enterprise or the large company. It is not a part of that. So it is working in the small portion with the independently. So these are the general criteria for the medium, small and micro enterprises. So according to this, it will be, these are the helping the growth of the GDP of the country and in the extent of which a small firm sector economic contribution has been changed over time. Applying this statistical definition of in a cross country companies of the small firm economic contribution. So this small country not only dealing the or not only doing the market in the same country, they can also do the market on the cross country also, and due to this what will happen, economy of the company or economy of the country will be boosted, and it is almost main depending on the MSME enterprises. As per the Indian scenario, so almost 60 million people or 60 million jobs are created in the Indian market by only the MSME, that is micro, small and medium enterprises. So over this, 45% of the manufacture will be depending of the all the manufacturers which are manufacturing in the India. In that 45%, it will be dependent on this MSME, and along with this it is also getting the exports also, right? So it is also helping the almost 40% of the exports from which is happening in the Indian exports, so which all depending upon this MSME. Okay, so how it is emergence, how it is developed, this MSME. So based on the Gandhian model, it is emerged and encouraged by the MSME Act, which will be formed in the year of 2006. During the pre-liberalization period, that is 1991, India across accorded a high priority to small and medium enterprises. The scenario for the small scale industry changed when the industrial policy has been established in the Act of MSME, that is 2006. So this is the general chart which is having the nomenclature for the how we differentiate the small, medium and micro enterprises. So according to the based on their investment and based on the turnover of the company, we will differentiate the company as the micro enterprises, small enterprises or the medium enterprises. In that also we are having the two criteria. One is manufacturing enterprises and second one is the service enterprises. So in manufacturing enterprises, what will happen as per the criteria of investment in the plant and machinery, that is if you go for any manufacturing company, they have to invest for their land and they have to invest for their machineries and they have to set up a plant properly. So depending upon the how much investment they have did for the making their own enterprise, depending upon that it will be differentiated or categorized. So if the manufacturing industry having the investment up to the 25 lakh, so it will be considered it as the micro enterprises. Okay, so if investment is up from 25 to 5 crore is in this, it will be considered it as the small scale enterprises, and if it is more than 5 crore and 5 crore to 10 crore, it will be considered as the medium scale enterprises. So similarly, in our service enterprises, service related companies which are going to provide the only services, they are not going to give the any manufacturing in it, they are going to give the only services. So such types of services which will be considered also here. For within 10 lakh it will be considered as micro, and from 10 lakh to 2 crores it will be considered as small scale enterprises, and 2 crore to 5 crore it will be considered as the medium scale enterprises. So industries which are under the MSME, that is micro, small and medium enterprises. So in that there are variety of the industries which are included in that: food processing industry, agricultural industry, chemical and pharmaceutical industry, engineering industries, textile and garment industries, meat production, sports goods, plastic products and computer softwares. So there are different variety of the industries which will be included in this type of MSME enterprises. So in India it is basically based on the investment in the plant, machinery and equipment for the providing the service, meaning of micro, small and medium, undertaking the changes over the years with the changing conditions and squeezing issues of the Indian economy. The different organizations, government offices, peoples had characterized a little modern units in the various ways. So here, as we have discussed this criteria for the manufacturing industry and for service industries, here also investment is not more than 25 lakh, we consider it as the micro industries. Not more than 5 crore, that is varying from 25 to 5 crore, it is medium, and 5 to 25, and more than 5 crore it will be considered as the medium small industries. So similarly for services also, 10 lakh up to 10 lakh we go for the micro, from 10 lakh to 2 crore it is small, and 2 to 5 crore it is medium industries. So how they get the funds, from the where they can get? So there are many of the banks which are giving the funds, or they are helping helping for such types of industries or the such types of enterprises. In that we have the Asian Development Bank and IDBI Bank and the small industrial development bank of India, that is, we consider it as the SIDBI, and Rajasthan Finance Corporation Limited. So there are many of the banks which are available. So there are number of banks which are helping the such types of enterprises, so that they can come and they can do their own enterprises. So contribution and performance of the MSMEs. So as I discussed, about 45% of the industrial products which are there in the Indian market, which are available from the MSME, that is micro, small and medium enterprises. 10% of the overall export of from the India, it will be depending upon this enterprises, and 31 million employment it will be created by the this enterprises, and 13 million producing more than 800 products. So what is the role and function of the micro, small and medium industries? Advertising the government in policy formulation, providing the techno-economic and managerial consultants, developing the human resources, making the available economic information services, maintaining the close liaison with the organization, evolving and coordinating the policy and program. These are the main roles of the these are the main roles of the micro, small and medium enterprises. And so expectations of this one is Make in India is a challenge as well as opportunity for the MSME. So as Indian government has initiated the Make in India, right? So in this area, so it is encouraging the all Indian enterprises so that they can get their own products and they can increase the growth. They can help in developing the Indian economy, and they can create the more number of employees or more number of job opportunities for the number of people. And also this industry, what it is, developing the young generation skills, and they can promote the new skills which are available in the and they are promoting it, and they can go for they are helping the nation for making their new products or innovative products in this campaign. Okay, so in this chart we are having the different countries which are having the micro, small and medium enterprises, and there along with this non-micro, small and so bigger enterprises. So how it will be incorporating with the GDP and the employment generation. In India, if we see it, from 92% it will be GDP will be depending upon the non-MSME, and only 8% it will be depending on the MSME itself. And as per the employment generation, our 79% it will be from the MSME and non-MSME, and 21% from the MSME. Yeah, this all data are taken from the online. So step to take the taken for the review. So credit facility. So in the Reserve Bank of India has issued a revised master direction for lending the MSME sectors on July 2016, and loan to the MSME sector are classified as per the priority sector lending. Technology, although MSMEs are labor intended, but use of advanced technology will increase the productivity, and government has announced setting up the new technology centers and tool rooms for skilling and training the technical support for the MSME. So it is encouraging the MSME to use the innovative technologies to increase their products and quality of the products, so that they can get the better profit in that. And market identifying the buyers to sell the products is one of the biggest challenges, because MSME doesn't have a credible brand name, and its time, and at time it has to face bigger rival in their product segment, who have natural benefit of their scale of operations. As in the market, it is very difficult for selling their own goods or getting the buyer for the new products or the new products from the such types of small scale industries, because bigger rivals or the bigger companies which are already set up their name and set up their brand. So all the people, what they will do, they go and they are approached for the branding of the material, so that they can get the better services. So it is very difficult to get the small scale industries to get their own buyers, and it is a very big difficult task to take approach, and they can turn the people into their small scale industries. So MSME sector has to reach the entrepreneur and educate them about the opportunities. New bankrupt law allow the entrepreneurs to get the fresh start, and thereby facilitate restart. If any new bankrupt law, it will give the bank the opportunity to get the fresh start or the facility to restart their own businesses. Okay, import of Chinese good has become the more economical nowadays, and RBI extends the loan up to the 25 lakh for the new enterprises. MSMED Act was established to provide for the facilitating or promoting the development and enhancing the comprehensive of micro, small and medium enterprises. So this act was mainly prepared for the MSME, that is small scale industries, to encourage the new enterprises, and they can create their own enterprises, and it is operational from this act is operational from the 2nd October 2016, and prior to 2006 act. After 2006 Act, micro small industries have been developed and get revolutionary. So salient feature of these industries are industries replaced by the enterprises. So big industries which will be replaced by the small scale industries, and contributes the MSME board, simplification of the registration procedure, progressive credit support, and penalty for delaying payment. So these are some salient feature of this MSME Act. So objectives. So here, strengthening the competent by establishing an appropriate legal and regulatory framework, and removing the barrier to competition and trades. So what will happen due to this MSME Act and it encouraging the new product? So what will happen? We are getting the different material from the market, and getting the competition in between the enterprises. So they are going for the new innovative materials, and they can get the economical one also. Facilitating the investments and trades by strengthening the framework for making the assistance or infrastructure facilities, and cluster development for the enterprises. So it is helping the enterprises by making all the changes. So there are some challenges to the small scale industries or small scale enterprises. In that, absence of the adequate and timely banking finance. So finance is the main essential thing. So it is a very it is a main challenge to get the finance from the bank, and limited capital and knowledge of the enterprise, non-availability of the suitable technology for the making the new materials or the new products, low production capacity, since it is a small scale industry. So they are not going for the bigger scale production, they are going for the lesser production. Ineffective marketing strategies and non-availability of skilled labors at the affordable cost. So these are the main challenging tasks or the challenges which entrepreneurs have to be go through this. These are the challenges, and they have to overcome these challenges. So problems faced by the finance, root cause for all the other problems faced by the MSME sector, and exhibited rate of interest, weak credit worthiness of the micro, small and enterprises in the country, difficult to take the finance assistance from the commercial banks and financial industries. So to get the finance support, it is a very difficult task for the small scale industry. So problems of the raw material, it is a big issue for the small scale industry. Absolute scarcity it is there, and for if the raw material are getting in a smaller rate or the lesser rate, so that quality will not be as per the quality it is not getting. And if they want enterprise want the good quality product, they have to go for the higher cost. So it is exceeding their initial cost in the production of the new products. So problems faced by the marketing. So one of the main problem faced by the micro small enterprise is the field marketing. These units often do not possess any marketing organization. In consequences, their products compare unfavorably with the quality of the products of the large scale industries. Therefore, they suffer from the competitive disadvantage, vice versa as per the large scale unit, because as we have seen that small scale industries were not offering for the marketing their products, because marketing their product it is a bigger cost, even though they are getting in the small cheaper rate. But what will happen if proper marketing is not done for the any product? What will happen? Success of that product will be very less. So that is a big task, and this is a big problem faced by the small scale industry. But as per the compared to the bigger industry, what they will happen? They are investing almost spending more amount of money in the marketing itself. So that what will happen? Since their marketing is better, so people who are seeing this ad, they are easily affecting or easily diverting to their big scale industries, and they are going to buy for the large scale industry products, right? This is the main problem for the small scale industries. Problems faced by the small scale industry are often conferred with the problems that is uncommon to the large companies and multinational companies, and very difficult to small scale industry to attack goods IT professionals, and lack of formal procedure and discipline, uneven IT awareness and management skills, and lack of enterprise using the consultant, and lack of human resource. These are some problems faced by the small scale industry. So here measures taken by the government to encourage this small scale industry are National Manufacturing Committee program. They have their own plan to increase their helping such types of small scale industry. So these are some different government sectors, and they are helping the small scale industry. Micro and small scale enterprise cluster development program, and under this also they can go and create a linked capital subsidy scheme for technology upgradation, credit guarantee scheme, ISO 9000, ISO 14001 certification, reimbursement scheme of microfinance program, and the scheme of national awards. So these are the encouraging the small scale industries. And so overall, with this fast growing economy and the vast opportunity of small scale industry are about rise the bar and challenges the international competitions, we hope to see them in the far better position in terms of the growth as well as the manufacturing excellence. We could expect more schemes from the government to make the small scale industry to grow in the country and help the increase in the growth of the country. Okay, thank you.